Okay, I just want to talk with you quickly about extra role behaviors and good citizen behavior, citizenship behaviors. So in a performance appraisal review, there's usually lists of items that we review and critique for the individual. So this has to do with, this person has enhanced their skills and abilities, and they've demonstrated competency in doing their work, and, specific things having to do with their job. If they're an engineer, there'll be things having to do with being an engineer. If they're a nurse, it'll be relative to being a nurse, of course. But there's very little room in most performance appraisal review systems for extra role behavior or citizen behavior. These are behaviors that we engage in that reflect well on the organization, but don't necessarily advance the goals of the organization. So for instance, I work for UCF, and my job is to teach, research, and engage in service. Service is to the university and also outside the university. Service constitutes about 10% of my entire evaluation, so it's not very much to begin with. That has to do with collective bargaining. It's no one's fault particularly. That's the system, and it's fine with me. What if I get very active in working in a campus crusade or some not-for-profit downtown for homeless people or something like that? What if I take my managerial skills, the things that I know that are unique to me, and I offer them to the community? I offer them to not-for-profits. That, to the extent to which those don't reflect on how I am in the classroom or what I bring to the university particularly, tend to not have very much of a place in a performance appraisal and review. But maybe they should, because by my taking of my own time and being a good citizen inside the organization and out, I reflect the goodwill of this company, of this university, outside the university. Just because there's not a place for it on your performance appraisal and review system doesn't mean that you can't make room. And I think with good citizen behaviors, we have to sort of define them as contributions to the organization where they wouldn't be there. How could we list good citizen behaviors? Because they vary so very much. Maybe I volunteer at the youth group at downtown or at the skate park or something. There's some kind of program for underprivileged kids or something. How would I list all those? So it's up to me to bring those up and talk about them and what I spend my time doing. And it's up to the organization to encourage that by finding value in it. When they don't, they miss the opportunity to reward me for something good that I'm doing. And a manager should never miss an opportunity to reward an employee for anything that they're doing that's good. And that includes activities that are not explicitly saved for the workplace. We do more than that. We're more than our jobs. And we can do good in more contexts than just the workplace. And our workplace can recognize that and can encourage that. And if nothing else, just compliment us and be complimentary and supportive of those types of behaviors. It makes me a better person. If I'm a better person, then I'm a better person at work. So think more comprehensively about the contributions people make. Think about their citizenship behaviors and their extra role behaviors, the behaviors they engage in that are not specifically the role that's defined by the organization. All right, thanks.